Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Outside Anthony. Stolen by Drexler. Now McGrady drills the three-pointer.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Now here's Frazier. Houston. And yes, sir, that one drops.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Harden with it. Now let's find out what head coach Mike D'Antoni had to say to our Doris. Olajuwon inside. McGrady with the ball. Shot off the pick. The rebound by Ewing. Frazier right side. Up and in on the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Drexler with it. From outside the arc. And another three for Houston.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Houston. Now here's Drexler. Now McGrady. Pass to Harden. It's stolen by Frazier. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Outside Anthony. Back to Frazier. There's a good screen. Houston. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Shot from 16. They get the rebound. Misses from short range. And here are the Knicks. Pass to Frazier. And here's Ewing. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Drexler with it. Now McGrady. Olajuwon. 5 on the clock. Here's McGrady.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Now Anthony. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Now, here is McGrady. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The Knicks with the lead. Houston. A pass to DeBusschere. Anthony with it. Three-pointer. And he gets it to go. He's got 5.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Timeout call for Rockets. And the Rockets with possession here. 7-point differential. Pass to Drexler. Harden with it. To halt the run. Count that one. Now the Knicks with it. And here is Anthony. 5 points in the game. Frazier outside. Back to Anthony. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Now here's Drexler. Now McGrady. Back to Drexler. Lets it go from 11. And he gets it to go. He's got 5.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Frazier with it. Frazier left side. Outside Anthony. Back to Frazier. Rocket 6. Anthony's shot is off. So it's the Rockets now, trailing by 5. It's stolen by Frazier. Pass to DeBusschere. Frazier outside. There's the pick. Houston. And the Knicks good for 2.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
Here's McGrady. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Frazier left side. To Busher. Back to Frazier. Pass to Anthony. 5 to shoot. Houston. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Drexler. 5 points in the game. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Now here's Frazier. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Harden. Olajuwon. He's against you. Back to Harden. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And here are the Rockets now. It's a three-point game. And that one's good. McGrady. Anthony with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Frazier. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And here's Houston. Now Drexler. He has 7. Here's McGrady. Back to Drexler. And here's Harden. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 5.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Back to DeBusschere. Pass to Anthony. Frazier with it. Frazier right side. And he gets it to go. And so it's Houston with it. Trailing by 2. And here is McGrady. He's got 8. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Drexler right side. From down in the low post, it goes.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
New York calls timeout. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Knicks on offense. Now, here is Starks. Pass to Stoudemire. Backing in. Here's Richardson. Back to Starks. Now, here is Oakley. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Hayes with the steal. So here's Murphy. Now here's Hayes. Paul outside. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Oakley. Pass to Stoudemire. And he banks in the layup. Rockets trail. So here's Murphy. Here's Maxwell. Here's Maxwell. Here's Murphy. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Paul with the steal. Sampson. And the basket by Maxwell. And so it's New York with it. Trailing by 2. John Starks on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Pass to Maxwell. With the shot. And Stoudemire pulls it down.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Makes it off the glass. And here are the Rockets now. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through. Here Starks. Pass to Richardson. Back to Starks. For the 3. Can't hit. Al Paul. Paul, right side. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam. And it's Houston's ball. Paul outside. Pass to Maxwell. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. So here's Murphy. Here's Maxwell. And Vernon Maxwell gets the 3. 5 points in the game. Al Richardson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 1 second left, and there's another one for the Knicks. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Knicks. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think? Cuts off the pass. Here's the break. Pass to Starks. Puts up a 3. That's good. He has 7. And the Rockets with possession here. 4-point game. Paul outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Richardson with it. There's the pick. Here's King. Pass to Oakley. There's the steal. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Paul, right side. Paul, right side. 6 to shoot. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Here's Richardson. Pass to Starks. Here's the 3. Shot denied. So here's Murphy. Here's Maxwell. And Vernon Maxwell gets the 3. 8 points for him. New York trailing. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And here's Starks. He has 7. Back to Richardson. John Starks on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
It was a slow start for him, but he's starting to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And the Rockets making a change here. Now here's Drexler. 9 points in the game so far. Smith outside. Back to Drexler. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Rockets making a change here. Houston drills it from outside. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the three-point shot.
Smith up top. And here's Hayes. Kicks it out to Drexler. They get a hand on it. And here comes the break. Here's Monroe. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam. Drexler with it. 11 points in the game. And here's Hayes. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Drexler. Anthony with it. He's got 8. Now Monroe. Back to Anthony. And the 3 off target. Here is Harden. Pass to Thorpe. Back to Harden. From past the arc. Good on the shot. He's got 8.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And the shot is good.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Now here's Drexler. He's with it. Smith outside. Rocket 6. Now Hayes. Here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Drexler outside. Smith. The 18-footer is right on the mark. The Knicks with the lead. And here's Oakley. There's a screen. And here's the fast break. Here's Drexler. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 13. And here are the Knicks now. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The Rockets making a switch here. Fires the 3. And Thorpe pulls it down.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
Here's Harden. Battles through traffic and lays it in. He's got 10. Now here's Anthony. He's got 10. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Smith with it. Back to Drexler. There's the screen. Smith outside. Houston gets it back. Harden outside. Back to Drexler. Kicks it out to Harden. 4 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Now the Knicks with it. Anthony with it. 12 points for him. Here's Monroe. And again, it's New York.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Smith outside. Harden outside. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
The Rockets making a switch here. Anthony backing him down. Back to DeBusschere. Pass to Anthony. Drexler defending. The jump hook. And it's Anthony getting it to go. He's got 14.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Now here's Drexler. Now Harden. Back to Drexler. Yeah. And he slams it one-handed. And the Knicks with possession here. Frazier outside. Back to Anthony. Makes the lead pass. And Patrick Ewing with the slam. Rockets trail. Drexler outside. Now Harden. 10 points for him. Here's McGrady. 6 to shoot. Back to Harden. There's the three, and he gets the bucket. He's got 13.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
They set the pick. Pass to Frazier. DeBusschere with it. Back to Frazier. Off target at the rim.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Olajuwon backing down. Kicks it out to Harden. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here is DeBusschere. Frazier outside. Pass to Ewing. Back to Frazier. Houston. Shot's good. 11 points in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Olajuwon with it. To the paint. Yeah. Banked in off the glass.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
Frazier outside. And Harden comes to help. Frazier. Now here's Frazier. And here's DeBusschere. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Now here's Drexler. Yeah. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. He's got 6.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Here is Frazier. Pass to Anthony. Back to Frazier. Now Anthony. Now here's Frazier. Out to Anthony. Now here is DeBusschere. Anthony. Now here's Drexler. He's got 13. McGrady. They set the pick. Shoots off the screen. Drexler gets the bucket.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Back to Frazier. And the officials call goaltending, so he'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the Knicks making a change here. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 3. Harden outside. With 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of basketball here. And let's... The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one. Drexler with it. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Knocked loose. Now here's Anthony. Now Harden. Here's Drexler. And he hits it to tie the game up. 18 points for him.
And he's a great three-point shooter, too, especially when he lets it go from one of those corners. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's the screen. There's the triple. No good. Here is Harden. Drexler outside. For the lead. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here's DeBusschere. Gives him the lead pass. Frazier. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Here's Houston now. A two-point game. Now McGrady. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Harden. With the lead pass. And he gets it to go. 8 points for him. So it's the Knicks now. Now here's Frazier. 10 points for him. Ewing with it. Outside Anthony. Here's Frazier. That's good. And it's Houston's ball. Trailing by 2. Here's McGrady. Now DeBusschere. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now here's Frazier. A shot by Frazier, no good. And here comes Drexler. 18 points for him. Here is Elijah. Gets it out to Drexler. Here's McGrady. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Drexler. For the lead. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. And here's Frazier. 12 points for him. New York calls timeout. You look at Clyde. Here is Frazier. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here is Harden. He's got 13. McGrady with the ball. Pass to Drexler. It's stolen by Anthony. Frazier outside. Frazier right side. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 14.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Pass to Elijah, and he gets it to go.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
New York trailing. And here's Frazier. 14 points for him. And Harden comes to help. Back to Ewing. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now, here is Harden. Now, here is McGrady. From the corner. And misses it off the right side of the rim. A pass to DeBusschere. Now, Frazier. And here's Ewing. Backing down is Ewing. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Harden. And there's the rejection. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. The Rockets making a switch here. Now, here is Elijah. Another miss by Houston. The Knicks with the lead. An even 3-on-3 break. Anthony with it. 16 points for him. Frazier outside. Back to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Here's to Busher. And too long on the shot. They set the screen. Now here's Paul. Pass to Drexler. McGrady with the ball. Back to Drexler. Olajuwon inside. Olajuwon can't hit. Now the Knicks with it. They lead by 1. And here's Frazier. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Pass to Oakley. Here is DeBusschere. Tries it from 19. That's good. Now, here is McGrady. He's got 8. Back to Drexler. To end the drought. And blocked. Frazier left side. Back to Anthony. Pass to Frazier. Now Anthony. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple. They set the pick. There's the lob to the hoop. Now here's Paul. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Rockets making a change here. Now Richardson looking for his first basket still in this one. Takes a 3. That's good.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Here's Paul. Pass to Maxwell. From deep. The Rockets with another miss. Here's Richardson. Leads him in there. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Oakley.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Ball outside. Now Hayes. To end the run. That's good. Pass to Oakley. Here's King. Now Richardson. The jump hook. And 2 free throws. Number 20. That's good from Richardson. And Richardson drops them both. Rockets trail. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Maxwell releases from the wing and drills it. He's got 10.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Rockets on offense. So here's Murphy. Ball outside. Pass to Maxwell. From downtown. The rebound by Oakley. And here is Monroe. Here's King. Oakley with it. Now, here is Oakley. Now, here's Richardson. 4 on the clock. Porzingis cans it from short range. He has 5.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Maxwell, and it's Houston with another.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Monroe with it. Pass to Richardson. It's off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. And the Rockets making a change here. Here's Monroe. Here's King. Now, here is Oakley. Oakley inside. There's a screen. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Maxwell. From deep three-point range, and he gets the bucket. He's got 15.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Richardson, good.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
Pass to Murphy. Shoots a fader. Again, the Rockets score. The Knicks with the lead. Now Monroe. Richardson. Back to Monroe. Now Oakley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Now here is Smith. And here's Hayes. Pass to Maxwell. So here's Murphy. And the layup falls. 6 points for him. And so it's New York with it. It's a 3-point game. Back to Richardson. 1 second left. Can't get it to fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Knicks. And coming up is... Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Starks with it. Here's King. Back to Starks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Smith. Again, the Rockets score.
And I just really admire his demeanor and consistency offensively. I mean, he's got tremendous composure and decision-making ability. He makes his teammates better.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. There's the screen. Murphy. Pass to Thorpe. Drexler outside. Shot clock at 6. Yao goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Here's Richardson. Here's King. Here's Starks. Here's King. 6 on the shot clock. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And it's the Rockets with the ball. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And here's Drexler. Pass to Murphy. 6 to shoot. Buries it down low. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Now, here is Starks. Richardson. They set the screen. And here is Stoudemire. Back to Richardson. Starks with it. Stoudemire outside. Shoots. Richardson with it. And right on target with the swish. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now Smith. Pass to Thorpe. And the shot is good. So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 1. Here's Richardson. They set the pick. Now Starks. Clock at 6. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And Patrick Ewing with the slam. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Smith. Now Drexler. Back to Smith. So here's Murphy. Drexler outside. Murphy jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. Here's Richardson. Pass to Starks. Shoots. And the Knicks good for 2. And here's Drexler. Drexler right side. Now Smith. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Pass to Starks. Elbow shot is on the way. And here we go. Smith left side. So here's Murphy. But he stays with it. Yao. Offensive rebound. Drexler outside. Offline with his 3.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Back to Richardson. Here's King. That's good. Rockets trail. And here's Drexler. Smith outside. Poke loose. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Back to Stoudemire. And that one is stuffed right through. So it's the Rockets now. So here's Murphy. Pass to Drexler. And here's the break. Here's King. Now Richardson. There's the pick. Starks with it. Here's Smith. Pass to Murphy. Back to Smith. Now here's Drexler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thorpe. Thorpe, that's good. And here are the Knicks now. The lead is 2. Now here's Richardson. Pass to Ewing. Collects the 2-pointer near the hoop.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Smith with it. Drexler outside. Drexler right side. Drexler right side. Lets it fly from 18. Yeah. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Here's Richardson. Pass to Ewing. He slams that one down. And the Rockets with possession here. 4-point game. Now Drexler. So here's Murphy. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Now that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
Houston with a big group substitution here. The free throw drops for Murphy. Here is Frazier. Pass to Anthony. Soft touch off the glass.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by DeBusschere. And here's Frazier. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
The Rockets again can't hit. The Knicks with the lead. Here is Frazier. A pass to DeBusschere. Houston. Back to DeBusschere. Rocket 6. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
The Rockets making a switch here. Now, here is McGrady. Pass to Olajuwon. There's the pick. Harden outside. The shot, no good. Frazier outside. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Drexler defending. Shoots from 14. Anthony can't hit.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in it. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Frazier outside. Up top, Ewing. Houston. And he's good on the 3-ball.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Kicks it out to Harden. Tipped away. Frazier outside. Pass to Anthony. Now, here is DeBusschere. DeBusschere can't get the basket. Now, here's Drexler. Harden with it. Olajuwon. McGrady with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that... And so both free throws are good.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
Timeout called, the Rockets. What's your take, guys? Back to Drexler. Drexler left side. Harden. It's stolen by Frazier. And now they foul and stop the clock. He drops the first one. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Guys, your thoughts? Here's Drexler. Pass to Harden. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3. New York calls timeout. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. It's the first, Nick. And so he drops them both. Here's McGrady. Gets the bucket. So it's post-game.